Coming up on Winning Bets. You want bets? I've got 12 bets for you. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Hope everybody's had a great week. About to be the weekend. Let's hang out here on the show, have a good time, get some bets in. And then I hope you guys really enjoyed that weekend. Before we do that, let's recap yesterday, though. As you guys can see here from the tweet, we went 3-1 plus 1.95 units. Bam! That's what I'm talking about right there. Started off the day with the loser. You know what? Tried an early AM tennis parlay, 2 big favorites, 1 favorite won, 1 favorite lost. That happens. We bounced right back. We got an underdog, though, in tennis to cash. That was a real good hit. Then we did another tennis parlay. We took Rublev money line, parlayed that with the over of 22.5 in the Medvedev match. That sailed over pretty easily, so that was a nice cash. And then we got Duran, plus 5.5 over Bayern Munich, and that was a cash. That is probably the most comfortable bet I've ever had. I mean, you look at the score line, you see it's 3-0, you're like, oh, there's no sweat there. I've never sweat more in my life on a bet that was comfortable based on the score. But my gosh, Byron was peppering that goal. Should have had tons more, hitting post, hitting crossbar. But you know what? It came through for us, and Duran got that win. And now overall in the week, plus 2.21 units. What I'm talking about right there. What a nice day. Guys, before I give you the bets, don't forget, still doing that free giveaway. Once we hit 300 subscribers, I got another good free giveaway. It's going to have a lot of good time, and a lot of you guys are going to put a lot of money in your pockets. I'm really excited for that, so just stay tuned. Whenever we hit that 300 mark, that's when the free giveaway will happen, so be on the lookout for that. All right, so I got a bet for you guys. Of the 12 bets, one of them is today. Let's go ahead and obviously start with that one. Much like yesterday, just a real tough slate. Not many games going on. Hard to find a bet, but I found one. Just like I found us a winner yesterday on a tough slate of games, I'm going to believe I found us another winner today. We're going to Ligue 1. We're going to France soccer here. We got Dijon versus Rennes. Look, the last 5 times these two teams have faced head-to-head, 4 of them have gone over 2.5 goals. We've had a 2-1, 3-2, 2-0, 2-1, and 2-1 results. Rennes' last 5 games have all seen over 2.5 hit, and the goals are coming quick in there. They've had the first goal inside 30 minutes in 4 of those last 5. The goal differential here on the season so far, Rennes is at plus 7 at 14-7. Dijon is at minus 10, and they're at 3 of 13. That's what you would expect mostly for a last place team. Seems like these two teams love scoring goals. The recent trends say that there'll be a lot of goals, and then you got one team scoring goals, another team giving up a ton of goals. It's over 2.5 for me, and that comes in at even money at plus 100, and that's over at DraftKings. So Dijon, Rennes, over 2.5 goals, even money, plus 100, and that's over at DraftKings. All right, so now let's move into the rest of our bets. The rest of the bets are all going to be on Sunday. As of now, I don't have any Saturday bets, but that's because the Premier League is a little bit hard to judge ahead of time coming off international duty. You need to see which players are back, which players are fit, so we need to see lineups. So I will make some bets on Saturday. They'll surely be involved in the Premier League. I just want to see lineups, so those will be coming out about an hour before the matches start. So just look for me on Twitter on Saturday to fire off some Premier League bets. But with that said, let's go ahead and roll into the NFL. Week 6. We've got 5 bets for you here in the NFL. Obviously, I love all of these bets, or I wouldn't be giving them to you. We've been on a real good streak here in the NFL. We had two NFL sweeps a couple past Sundays ago. Then this past Sunday, we had a nice winning day. We didn't sweep it, but we still had a nice winning day. So let's see if we can do it again here on the NFL slate. I'm taking Packers, Patriots, money line, plus 131 at FanDuel. Look, the reason I pair Packers and Patriots together here at plus 131, Patriots to me are almost like a lock. I mean, they're playing the Broncos. The Patriots always turn up good performances, usually win. I mean, they hung with the Patriots right there in a disaster situation that they had. They put up a real good fight against the Chiefs, did the Patriots. So I like the Patriots. It's almost a lock. So parlaying these two teams together, It's almost like you're using the Patriots to boost the odds on the Packers because you're so confident on the Patriots. You're saying, I believe the Packers will win. Let me just use the Patriots and boost the odds. So that's what my thinking here is in parlaying these two teams together. I like the Packers against the Buccaneers. Look, I think they're the better team over the course of 60 minutes. Better offense, better defense. I think they'll be able to score a good amount more over than the Buccaneers will. I really like the Packers here in this spot. So Packers, Patriots, plus 131 over at FanDuel. That good old money line bet for you. All right, so next logic here is kind of the same with that Patriots-Packers. I got Ravens-Lions. The Ravens, to me, are almost a near lock again. I mean, the Eagles will certainly put up a good fight, but this Ravens team is absolutely incredible defensively. I mean, they didn't give up hardly any points last week to the Bengals. They kicked a garbage time field goal. So to hold an NFL team to a shutout, I mean, that's super impressive. I don't care who it is. This Ravens defense is absolutely stout. And we know what they're doing on the rushing side on the offense. I mean, just rushing all over teams. And then they've got a very potent passing attack with Mark Andrews. Just absolutely lethal. So I like the Ravens here. So again, I'm not a lock, but that's why I decided to parlay the Ravens with the Lions. Because I'm using the Ravens to boost the Lions line up here. Ravens, Lions, minus 102. And this one's over at PointsBet. So look for the better line over at PointsBet on this one here. Ravens, Lions, minus 102. Lions are playing the Jaguars. To me, it's Lions or the Jaguars all day long. They're coming off a bye, and they're going up against a Doug Marrone team. Doug Marrone teams are always bad. They have been in Buffalo. They have been in Jacksonville. They're bad football teams. Go ahead and give me the Lions off the bye to finish out this parlay. Next parlay we're going to do here is Steelers and Rams. I think the Rams are absolutely going to handle the 49ers. I don't even really see this one being close. We don't know what's going on there in San Francisco. They've got a dumpster fire going on there at the quarterback position. They can't figure it out. Nobody can settle in and do the job. Meanwhile, the Rams, outstanding defense, outstanding offense, top 5 offense, just a really good defense. So I like the Rams over the 49ers. And then I'm going to parlay them with the Steelers. I just like the Steelers here against the Browns. I actually saw a tweet before I jumped on here about an hour ago. I think it was actually tweeted by, it was by Kay Adams, actually. Our girl Kay. We all love Kay on Good Morning Football. She tweeted that Ben Roethlisberger's career numbers against Cleveland were 23-2-1. I mean, the dude is crushing the Browns. They should absolutely crush the Browns. Not crush the Browns. I mean, the Browns are a better football team, but I like the Steelers to come out on head. So a Steelers-Rams parlay comes in at plus 150, and that one comes over at FanDuel. All right, now I've got 2 teasers for you. Let me go ahead and give you guys some teasers. Who doesn't like being teased early on a Friday morning? All right, so the first one here, we're going to do Steelers plus 5.5. Parlay that with Lions plus 4.5. Look, I already told you I think both of these teams are going to win. So I like taking teams that I think are definitely going to win. And if I can boost them up over the 4 number, to me, the 4 is like really crucial in football. Obviously, we know about 3, but 4 is, to me, is equally crucial line. So I got both of these above the magic line for me of 4. And that comes in at minus 143. I absolutely love that. Minus 143, and that one's at FanDuel. Steelers plus 5.5. Lions plus 4.5. Minus 143 odds over at FanDuel. Next one here, last teaser I'm going to give for you is Bears and Vikings. For the Bears, look, I think this defense can keep this game within a touchdown. I mean, the defense alone, I think, has the capability of keeping this within a touchdown against the Panthers. So if the offense just chips in and does their part, I think we'll easily get this Bears at plus 7.5 because that's where I've teased the Bears line to. Bears plus 7.5. And then Vikings all day over the dumpster fire that's going on in Atlanta. I mean, what in the hell is going on down in there? We knew the coach was going to get fired. It was just a matter of when. Well, he went ahead and got fired. And then you got the owner coming out and kind of putting the franchise quarterback, Matt Ryan, on notice, kind of, saying his job's not guaranteed. Are you kidding me? I've watched that Falcons-Packers game, the other night there on Monday Night Football. We had 2 bets in that game. Both of those bets cashed. And Matt Ryan was easily the best player that the Falcons had. Don't even try to tell me, Arthur Blank, that Matt Ryan's job is in danger. I mean, get out of here. The new head coach is going to want him a piece of Matt Ryan on his side to try and help him win games. So I don't believe that. All day, Falcons are an absolute mess. Give me Vikings, and it's plus 3.5. I like the Vikings to win the game, but again, got that up over the field goal mark. The only thing that made me a touch nervous is the firing of the head coach, and maybe the new head coach. We've seen it. The new head coach can come in and get a win, coming out of the gate. But I don't think If the Falcons, even if the Falcons can get a win, I just don't see it by being more than a field goal. So that's why I really like that Vikings at plus 3.5. So you got Bears plus 7.5, Vikings plus 3.5, and again, minus 143, and that's over at FanDuel. Vikings plus 3.5, Bears plus 7.5, minus 143, and over at FanDuel. All right, as for now, that's all the NFL bets I got. Again, look for me on Twitter Sunday morning. Maybe I'll drop some more NFL props. But for now, we'll just roll with those 5 NFL bets. Now I've got 6 more bets for you guys, and it's NASCAR. That's right there. You guys know I love some NASCAR. Watching the race every Sunday. You got to see me on Sundays. I got the TV on. I'm on a NFL Sunday ticket, usually watching Red Zone or watching the Bills game. Or, Bills game, then the red zone. But I got the tablet always right here, and I'm tuned in on the race. I've watched the race, every race for probably about the last 10 or 15 of them. I'm absolutely loving it. Oh, yeah. Oh, then, of course, I always got the cell phone out, too, right? I'm tracking all the other scores. How's my fantasy guys doing? How's my eliminator pick doing? Oh, which, by the way, eliminator pick, that was tough. That wasn't an easy decision for me. I locked in on a decision this morning. I'm hoping I either don't change from a winning pick to a losing pick, or I hope I change it from a losing pick to a winning pick. I mean, that's how tough it was for me to do this eliminator pick, so we'll just see how it does. But let's get on into these NASCAR bets. I'm just going to run through these because you guys can watch the video for a chance to win the $35,000 that obviously justifies all these. A lot of you guys have already watched that video, but if you haven't, you need justification for these bets, that's where you can go ahead and find that. So let me just run on through these. I like Martin Truex Jr. over Chase Elliott, minus 134. I like Brad Keselowski over Joey Logano at minus 143. I like Ryan Blaney over Kyle Busch at minus 134. I like Eric Jones over Eric Almirola at minus 115. I like Kevin Harvick to be the race winner at plus 400. And this is where, guys, when the odds are really high like this at plus 400, I'm just going to do half a unit. I don't risk a whole unit. I'll risk half a unit to win 2 units. Is the way it'll end up working by only doing half a unit. So not a full unit bet on this one. Kevin Harvick to be the race winner, plus 400, putting up half a unit on that. And then we've got Chris Buescher to be the best driver amongst the group at plus 265. Listen to these drivers he's pinned up against. It's a beautiful situation. They're giving us Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth was terrible. They're giving us Ryan Newman. He's terrible. And they give us Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Bro, if you do it for the 3rd week in a row, not gonna be happy. Shit's gonna be thrown out the windows. It's gonna be an ugly sight here going on here at the house. So just be cool, Stenhouse Jr. Don't screw me for the 3rd week in a row, Stenhouse Jr. Just be cool, man. Anyways, Chris Buescher to finish best amongst the group of those 4 drivers at plus 265. All of those odds are at DraftKings. DraftKings by far has the best odds when it comes to racing. FanDuel doesn't really post anything. So all those NASCAR bets are over at DraftKings. All right, guys, those are 12 bets for you. One of them starts today at noon Central Time. Go ahead and get that in. Like this video. I've given you 12 bets. If you're going to follow me on any of these 12, whether it's the NASCAR ones, we've got this afternoon soccer bet, got the NFL bets. Like this video. Go ahead. Tell your friends. Good. We're trying to get to those 300 subscribers too. So not only do your friends want to join me on these winning bets that are going to happen over the course of the weekend, but they also want to go ahead and subscribe to the show so we can get to those 300 subscribers and give you guys an awesome free giveaway. Not you guys. A lot of you guys. That's what's so good about this free giveaway. A lot of people are going to be making a lot of money. All right, guys. It's Friday. Enjoy that weekend. Let's put some money in our pockets. And let's come back on Monday and have another good time here on Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. See you next time.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Winning Bets.